Hey friends, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm sure you already have some weekend homework you forgot about and could be doing, but you chose to take a bit and learn about God. Honestly, that's pretty exciting. This week we're continuing our series, Famous. This series is all about one of the most famous royal families in the Bible. Do you remember which family that is? That's right, King David's. I have to say, I was happy to hear how when we need help, we can ask God for his guidance. Friends, did you have a good week? Yeah, I did too. Mr. Whiskers and I helped my mom make a homemade apple pie. Have you ever made one before? Phew, it was a lot of hard work. We had to cut all the apples and make the scrumptious filling. Then we made the crust and had to put it all together. Okay, so that doesn't really sound like much work, but it really was. But after we baked it and cooled it, we got to eat it all up, and oh, it was worth all the work. My mom let me have a scoop of ice cream with it too. Yum! It was the absolute best pie I've ever eaten. Maybe because I made it with my mom and Mr. Whiskers. Or maybe because I'm going to be the next famous pie baker. Probably not really, but it would be cool. Hey, you guys know what else sounds really cool? Yeah, climbing trees does sound kind of cool, but also kind of dangerous. What about playing a not so dangerous game? Yeah? How about we play true or false? Awesome. So I'll tell you something and we have to decide if it's true or false. Ready? Okay, our first one is almonds are a member of the peach family. True or false? Friends, this might be a little tough. Peaches are a fruit and almonds are a nut. And they could be in the same family, right? I don't know. What do you think it is? True or false? That's right! It's true! I never would have thought that. Okay, friends, are you ready for another one? All right, second one is, a shrimp's heart is right in their chest like a human. True or false? I would think that it has to be true. I'm sure God put everyone's heart in the same places, right? What do you think? True or false? Wow, it's false! A shrimp's heart is actually in their head? It's so amazing how God made each one of us unique and different. Okay, ready for another one? Yeah? All right, our last one. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. True or false? Friends, this one's kind of hard. I would think it's like false because I think they're pretty smart creatures, don't you? Wait, does the brain need to be big to be intelligent or can it be small? I'm trying to think. I mean, I see this ostrich on the screen and his eyes look normal to me. Friends, I have no idea. What do you think? True or false? Whoa, friends, it's true! An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain? That's so crazy to me. Did you guys like this game? Yeah, I did too. I love testing my knowledge and learning some cool facts. Hey friends, do you know what else sounds so cool? Yeah, I think checking out a shrimp and ostrich would be really cool after learning all those facts. But I was thinking, what about taking a moment to just show God how much we appreciate everything he does and will do for us? Yeah? I think that sounds like a good plan. Do you guys know how to do that? That's right, by worshiping. Just raising our hands, dancing, and singing. How about you guys go ahead, stand up, and let's worship.
Whatever the distance or darkness, you're with me. You're with me. Whenever I'm failing or falling, you've got me. You've got me. You won't let me down. Never, never. In your love I'm found. Forever. Your love, it goes on and on. Forever is not too long. I believe it. I believe it. I'll never be too far gone. Forever I'm in your arms. I believe it. I believe it. I know that your love's never leaving. You're with me. You're with me. I stand on your promise and purpose. You've got me. You've got me. Your love, it goes on and on. Forever is not too long. I believe it. I believe it. I'll never be too far gone. Forever I'm in your arms. I believe it. I believe it. You won't let me down. Never, never. In your love I'm found forever. Your love, it goes on and on. Forever is not too long. I believe it. I believe it. I'll never be too far gone. Forever I'm in your arms. I believe it. I believe it. You won't let me down. Never, never. In your love I'm found forever.
Oh, hey friends, Zach and I were just about to get to the park.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about slide racing again. You know, I am the slide master. The trick is you have to have on the right shorts to slide the best, and I have them. Check. Best tennis shoes, check. A water bottle, I'll get one. You know, super sliding does make you thirsty.
That's true.
I know I need something else, but what am I missing?
Your friends?
Oh yeah, you ready?
You're silly. Almost. I was just thinking we should share this week's big idea with our friends. Do you still have it?
Oh, so it's kind of weighing my shorts down.
So, where is it?
Okay, don't be mad, but
You put it in your sock?
I wasn't sure when we would need it, and I didn't want the extra weight messing up my sliding.
It's paper. It weighs like literally nothing.
It could have gotten caught on the edge of the slide. Anything could have happened.
I ain't touching that. Ew.
Okay, I'll just act like you then. Okay, friends, are you ready for this week's big idea?
Great impression, Zach.
I thought so. Okay, really though, this week's big idea is when you're loved by God, you don't need to be liked by everyone. That's kind of weird. What's not to like? I'm awesome.
You are awesome. How about we learn a little bit more about this?
Sounds good to me.
You still have the remote, right? Zach, you know what? Will you hit play for us, please?
You got it.
Oh, hey there, you fancy little chicken nuggets. It's me, Carl, and welcome to Grow TV.
Welcome to Grow TV, hosted by Carl, where we have fun with our friends, talk about Jesus, and go over everything the Bible has to offer. Now, once again, welcome to Grow TV.
Hi there, y'all. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. I'll take a quick second and give you a big old apology for how I acted last week. You see, I was so distracted by my new fame, it kind of got me in a weird headspace. But I'm better now because I realize that God has done so much for me. I now know that I can do so much by giving God what I have. So, now that that's out of the way, I have some big news. I released another dancing video. And guess what? It has millions of views! Haha, I tell you what, I got some moves. Check it out. I mean, what can I say? I'm a natural. Well, anyways, I wanted to say that so I can tell you all this. Today I want to do a special ritual, which I usually do by myself. And no, it's not my eyebrow waxing routine. Nope, today I'm going to be reading all the wonderful comments that I've received under my new video. There's a famous saying in the industry, always read the comments. They say the richest forms of flattery lie in the comments of the people that watch your stuff. So I held off on reading all of them so I could read them in front of y'all. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You're gonna find out that too many people love me too much? I'll take my chances. Y'all ready for this? This dancing is the greatest I've seen ever. Well, thank you, Campbell Soup 35. If I had to watch one more video for the rest of my life, I'd choose this video. Wow, that is so sweet, Booger95000. Let's continue. If I had to choose whether to watch this video again or eat a bag of worms, I'd eat 4 bags of worms. Well, that right there hurt my feelings. But that's okay because you can't make everyone happy. I'm sure that's the only one that's negative, so let's take a look. Thank you so much for this video. You see, here's someone that really appreciates good content. Let's see what else they had to say. Thank you so much for this video because now I can congratulate you for being the worst dancer ever. Okay, don't cry, Carl. Don't cry. Ooh. Please don't cry. Hold it together. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna have to let you go for a bit. I'm gonna go calm down and try not to cry anymore. Definitely not gonna cry.
Alrighty then, that's pretty rough. But I think Carl's gonna be okay because there's certainly a lesson that Carl needs to learn, but we're also gonna learn that through today's story. And this story takes place in 1 Kings chapter 10 in the Old Testament. Now Solomon is still the king and he's doing great. And quickly rumors about how rich and wealthy and powerful and wise King Solomon really is begin to spread all over the land. You see, that's what happens when you become famous like Solomon. People begin to talk about you and say things about you. Some of it's true and some of it not so much. Unfortunately, some people like just to make things up, sad and mean things, especially if they do not like that person. So as the rumors had spread, there was a queen who had heard all the stories about Solomon. Her name was Queen Sheba, and she was going to travel to go see Solomon to see how truly powerful and wise and rich he really was. She was also curious about Solomon's great relationship with God as well. And that is why the queen got all of her people together and headed off to Jerusalem, Solomon's home. She wanted to test Solomon and show everybody who he truly was. With her, she had brought tons of camels and spices and gold, and she was going to lay it all out before Solomon. But she had no idea what she was walking into. When she got to Jerusalem, she was blown away by everything. Now, when crazy big rumors about famous people are made, they usually aren't true. Now, famous people aren't usually who they seem, but with Solomon, that wasn't the case. Queen Sheba had heard that Solomon had great wisdom and wealth and riches, but this was bigger than she had ever imagined. There was more gold than she expected. There was food on every table. The servants and the officials were in robes. She was blown away. And she was incredibly impressed with the temple that Solomon had built for God. I mean, she could not believe her eyes. Then she went to test Solomon with questions. Now, she probably wanted Solomon to slip up or to fail, as that way he could prove to everybody that Solomon is not as great as a king as everyone has made him out to be. But guess what? Solomon had passed the test. He answered every question with no problem at all. Queen Sheba was so impressed she could not believe that every rumor she had heard about was actually true. God had truly blessed Solomon, and she realized how happy all of the people of Israel must truly be to have King Solomon as their leader. Now, even though the queen and Solomon were friends, and there were so many people that adored Solomon, that doesn't mean there was still not people out there that didn't like him. Even Solomon knew that no matter how much he did, no matter how many people he pleased or how many questions he answered, there would always be people out there that didn't like him. Unfortunately, it's the same here for you and me. In life, some people will love us and like us, and some will not. Sometimes it's because of a specific reason, but other times it's for no reason at all. And that can be tough because I don't know about you, but I would love if everyone liked me, but it's not possible. But you know what helps me is knowing that there is someone out there that is always on my side and is going to love me no matter what. And do you know who that is? Nope, it is not Superman, it is not Iron Man, and it's not even my grandma. It's God. God will always love us. And when we realize that, it makes having other people not liking us a little bit easier. And if that doesn't make you feel better, always think about Jesus. Jesus was the nicest and most loving person that has ever walked on this planet. And there was a lot of people who didn't like him. So as long as we are loving God, giving God what we have, and loving other people's, that's all that matters. When you're loved by God, you don't need to be liked by everyone. Did you hear that, Carl?
Huh?
I said when you're loved by God, you don't need to be liked by everyone.
Whoa, wait, is that true?
Of course it is, and it's especially true for you. Those comments will hurt your feelings, but you cannot forget that God's opinion of you is the only opinion that matters.
Wow, that's such good news, and that really makes me feel better. Wait a minute, you just said our big idea. Today's big idea is when you're loved by God, you don't need to be liked by everyone. So let's shout it out on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. When you're loved by God, you don't need to be liked by everyone. Woo-hoo! Now, while y'all are listening to the story, I discovered that the saying, you should always read the comments, doesn't exist. It's never read the comments. And if you do, just make sure to bring a buddy with you so you can remember your big idea. When you're loved by God, you don't need to be liked by everyone. Just because someone doesn't like you doesn't mean that God doesn't love you forever and also give you everything you need along the way. To be honest, I don't know if this whole being famous thing is for me. Plus, fancy people eat snails, and that's disgusting. I don't want to eat snails. I'm fine with my normal chicken nuggets. So I'll leave the being famous to the other celebrities. And on that note, I'm gonna make like a tree and a leaf. Get it? Because I said like a tree and I said leaf instead of leaf. It's a pun. I don't know if you guys know about what a pun is, but you will learn like today, like right now. Okay, see you kids.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Pro TV.
Hey friends, can you believe Carl made another dancing video and so many people said some pretty mean things about it? Yeah, I thought it was a pretty neat video. I mean, anyone showing off their dance moves is cool to me. Oh, hey Zach, did you win?
Yes, and can you believe that kid made fun of me?
What? Why?
Because before the slide race, I told him I was the slide master. And he was just acted all weird and was kind of like whispering to his friends. And I just stood there because, I mean, I had no idea what was going on.
You know, we just learned about how people even talked about King Solomon. They said truthful things, but some things weren't true, and some people didn't even like him.
What? Why? He must have been a really good person. And, you know, a king. I mean, God blessed him for crying out loud.
Exactly, but just because you're a good person doesn't always mean everyone's gonna like you.
But why? I'm a good person, and I'm the slide master. I don't know why anyone wouldn't like a slide master.
Maybe he was just jealous of you winning all the slide races. I don't know, but I do know that when you're loved by God, you don't need to be liked by everyone.
Just makes me sad, though.
Well, sure, it would. We all have feelings, but what's important to remember is we always have God, and He loves us so much. We probably won't see that kid that hurt your feelings again, though.
God does love me.
Yep.
You know what, Taylor? I think you're right. I shouldn't worry about being the most popular kid in school or being liked when I'm at the park because, well, God loves me, and I don't need to be liked by everyone else.
Exactly. And you have me too. Hey, do you want to do our memory verse one last time this month together and then go race on the slide?
Yes.
Hey, Rusty Kids, what do you say we practice this month's memory verse? Come on, let's go.
Hey there, friends. Welcome to Memory Verse Time. Our verse this month is 1 Corinthians 10:31. It says, so whether you eat or drink, or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. This one's gonna be good. Are you ready to learn some moves to help us with our memorization? All right, I was hoping you'd say yes. All right, here we go. Move number 1. You're gonna act like you're eating a sandwich with your right hand. Yum. I mean, perfect. Anyways, move number 2. You're gonna act like you're taking a drink with your left hand. Refreshing, right? Right. Move number 3. You're gonna just shrug your shoulders, kind of like you're asking a question. And last but not least, act like you're raising a gift up to the sky. Nicely done, guys. You guys ready for the words? Awesome. Here we go. 1 Corinthians 10:31. So whether you eat or drink, whatever you do it all for the glory of God. Wow, that was so good. What do you say we speed things up a little bit? I know you've got this. Come on. All right, here we go. Ready? 1 Corinthians 10:31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. You guys are good at this. Like, super good. Wow. Well, hey, don't keep this awesome verse to yourself. Let's make it like our series and make it famous. Tell your friends, family, cousins, teachers, everyone. All right? Have an awesome day.
Wow, friends, you've all done so well with this memory verse. I'm really proud of you for practicing. Zach and I are gonna go race down the slide. I bet I might be the next slide master, but don't tell him that. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you later.
Hey there, family. We hope that you enjoyed today's Rust City Kids experience. Here at Rust City, we know church and parenting both go beyond, and I mean way beyond Sunday mornings. Your child's relationship with the Lord takes time to cultivate and develop. The famous saying is, it takes a village, right? Being connected to our kids is so important. And also, we would love to connect to you and partner with you and encourage you as a family throughout the week. You can stay connected by downloading our app and signing up for our parent email on our website. These emails have encouragements from our kids' pastors, activities to do at home, notifications about upcoming events, and so much more. Be sure to check out this month's parent guide while you're on the website. It breaks down all that we covered in the month. Also, you can utilize the Big Show note sheet on our website to help you and your kiddos follow along throughout the online service. Check it out. Have a great week. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.